So the journey begins today for 52 Vietnam veterans from northeast Wisconsin as they begin a journey back to a place that they couldn't wait to get out of when they served 50 years ago.
Have a great trip. See you in 2 weeks. Okay. Sir, have a good trip.
Well, I just want to go over there and see mostly what the country is like now that we worked on to destroy a long time ago, and I get to see it rebuilt.
I know this means a lot to a lot of the veterans. For the ones that are willing to go, I do have a father that was also in Vietnam, and this trip is not for him. He was on the front lines, but for some people, they're in a different emotional place, and this trip really means a lot, and maybe it's going to bring them a lot of closure.
They'll be spending their time for the next couple of weeks looking at sites where they fought battles and sites where they spent weeks or even months on their bases. They'll be also looking at some of the memories that they made there, some of the friends who didn't come home. They'll be thinking about them.
I know when we've spoken before, you talked about friends who were hurt or killed.
Yeah.
Do you think about those guys at this point?
I probably will when I get there. When it, otherwise, those are long gone memories, and they don't plague me like they have for some folks.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting to go through what everybody went through, not just, a few. You're talking about all different branches of the service, so you get to hear everybody's story.
Well, I hope I meet some new friends and get a chance to see where I was and what it looks like 50 years later, and meet the people and have some fun.
Why do you think for someone like your father and for some of these other folks, it's a tough call to make?
They saw things and had to be a part of some really awful stuff that most of us just can't even fathom. And I think it's hard for people that haven't been a part of it to judge somebody, whether or not this trip is right for one person versus another person. Some people heal and go through emotions different than others.
And furthermore, I'd have to thank the people that made this trip reality with their gifts and everything that meant so much to us. And the people that organized this and the people that are our handlers or people that are traveling with us, thank you so much for everything. I want to take a moment in time here of silence for the people, men and women, that made the ultimate sacrifice.
It's a once in a lifetime, so make the best of it.
What's the first thing you want to do when you get over to get off the plane in Saigon?
Get some sleep. It's going to be it's going to be pretty well, hustle along the whole trip.
I think it's going to be really exciting, and hopefully it brings these guys some closure, and they can move forward with the rest of their life, seeing a country in a different place than what they remember it as.
Thank you.
They'll return home on March the 9th to a big welcome home celebration, a kind of celebration that most of them never received when they came home from Vietnam the first time.